Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
On hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. To Julius Randle. Count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Danny Green. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Toronto with the basketball. Anthony Davis swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Well done, Kyle Lowry. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
To Holiday. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Gasol. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Gasol. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Layup goes down. Well done.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Danny Green to Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by one. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Anthony Davis at the line for two shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up. Drew Holiday. A couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now 4 for 6.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on the three-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Holiday in possession. Looking to make something happen. To Stanley Johnson. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Nice finish at the rim. The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Here's an announcement for the parents in the crowd.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Basketball games. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website.
Tough make through traffic.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Powell to Ibaka. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And a whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Substitutions, Toronto.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The shot, almost.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Hood to Davis. From the outside, no good. To Jeremy Lin. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
23. That's his first personal foul.
First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Number 11, Drew Holiday.
That's it for the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Shot from the lane won't go. Marc Gasol, he's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Holiday controls the basketball, trailing by 11. Deep two there, won't go. Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Hood. And the finish, slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Had a chance, but it's no good. Holiday in possession. 9-point margin. Doesn't have the touch, no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Now, I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lowry. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Drew Holiday. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Substitution being made in this one. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Pelicans ball. Holiday. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, number 30, Julius Randle.
and they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
For Toronto, number 17, Jeremy Lin.
Anthony Davis lets it fly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Marc Gasol. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
And the penalty. Subbing in for the Toronto Raptors, number 9, Serge Ibaka.
Davis, short jumper, and a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
He gets it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. Payton with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Rodney Hood. Serge Ibaka tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Driving right to the basket. To Payton. Has a chance. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. To Gasol. Won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Cruises inside for 2.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Marc Gasol. He's now 5 for 6. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Raptors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Pelicans have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The New Orleans Pelicans are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. These troubles started right away, and they also need to go away right away. They've also got to have to figure it out.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Toronto has the basketball. Leonard to Gasol. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 7, Kyle
The
Lowry.
opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 17, Jeremy Lin.
Holiday. And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Holiday to Julius Randle. No, he missed a short one there. Gets to the basket and scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hayden into the front court. His guys down big. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Holiday. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Lin. Curling inside.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Runner here won't go. To Leonard. Lynn. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed them both. To Danny Green. Anthony Davis rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Rodney Hood. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Short and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
The hoop and the harm. Gasol going to the line for a chance at three, making the court his own little pitch. The Spaniard delivers again. Marc Gasol trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. New Orleans going to take it up to Julius Randle. Take stock of the floor. Well, you can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his fourth block of the evening.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. The shot by Payton won't fall. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Payton with the basketball. Down a bundle. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Oh, he had it. Hood to Payton. Off the assist.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Powell to Ibaka. Can't miss those. Payton into the front court. Trailing by 15. And look out.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 4, Elfrid Payton.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
The assist from number 23,
just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Pelicans basketball. Hayden. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 6 now.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Got it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Danny Green to Lowry. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Runner's good there.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
To Ibaka. Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down. Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Fans, have you noticed the red donation boxes?
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated.
And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Lowry. Nice swat that time.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And the basket good at the rim.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
I got ball.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Marc Gasol pins it. Fourth this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Leonard to Lowry. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Serge Ibaka, 2-4 now.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
And scores. Strong take.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Lowry converts the three-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Pelicans have the basketball to Julius Randle.
Pick coming.
Surveys the floor. Oh, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kawhi Leonard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Toronto Raptors are in the penalty.
Marc Gasol blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Gasol. Cashes in for two.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Hayden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Ah, the monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
New Orleans has it. Hayden to Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Serge Ibaka slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
From the outside, no good. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Pelicans just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans?
Game track. Bench points.
The Toronto Raptors can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
Marc Gasol, and his defensive impact was undeniable. The way he blocked shots reminded everyone just how great he is with his timing and energy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Toronto Raptors. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.